Okay, so greetings everybody. Thank you for joining and welcome to our webinar, Navigating Global eSign Laws with Zoho Sign. My name is Ritika and I'm a product marketer for Zoho Sign. I am joined today by Sai Anand, a product expert who will address any product specific question that you may have, and Suman Balaji, a legal counsel who will specifically answer the legal questions that you post on the panel as I present the session. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's quickly run through today's agenda. So first, I'll give you a brief overview of Zoho Sign. Then we look at how e-signatures and digital signatures differ and what makes each of them essential in various contexts. Next, we'll dive into the key e-signature regulations across various regions, which is the crux of this session, followed by data privacy and security in e-signature workflows. To conclude, we will have the Q&A session, so feel free to ask anything that comes to your mind throughout the session. To begin with, picture this. Every document, contract, and signature seems to require a manual process where you draft it, print, scan, and make copies, sign and send them via fax or mail, collect signatures, formalize after turnaround, collect payments, raise invoices and billing, securely store them, and retrieve them for audits or accounts. This was tiring just to listen to, wasn't it? Well, this is a frustrating reality for many businesses, but it's 2024 and manual work with little to no digitization or automation just won't cut it. So if you're someone who's buried in a sea of paperwork, then you'd be no stranger to agreements scattered across the workplace, repetitive, cumbersome, and time-consuming tasks, and concerns of trust, security, and compliance. Now, while you're left to deal with this, the world is headed towards remote or hybrid workspaces, digital first experiences, and cross border transactions. We see you struggling with endless printing and countless hours spent chasing signatures. And we'd like to help. Here's how. With Zoho Sign, you can easily draft and manage agreements, collaborate with stakeholders, automate workflows, thereby reducing manual errors, verify the identity of signers, collect payments directly within your agreements, and collect legally binding electronic signatures from anywhere in the world. What do we bring to the table? So here's what you can do with Zoho Sign. You can digitally sign documents online, collect signatures and approvals easily and securely, utilize templates, sign forms, bulk send, and bulk sign for efficiency, produce and manage legally binding documents, track activity with audit trails, and generate reports for accountability, automate processes with field detection, and summarize long documents with text summarization. Now, this is by no means an exhaustive list, but rather a highlight of some of the top features. Let me give you a brief product tour so you'll have a clear understanding of what to expect and how Zoho Sign operates. So welcome to the Zoho Sign web interface. It's designed to be intuitive and user-friendly. You'll find two primary functions here, the Sign Yourself button to sign documents yourself, and the more popular Send for Signature button to collect signatures from multiple parties. Zoho Sign empowers you to create sophisticated e-signature workflows with ease. Upload your documents from your device, popular cloud storage services, or choose from a library of customizable templates. Easily add signers, assign a specific signing order, and select the delivery method, that is email or SMS. Tailor your document workflow with precision. Assign specific roles to recipients and select from robust authentication options, including email, SMS, or dynamic knowledge-based authentication, which is specifically for US users. Now, these methods guarantee signature authenticity and legal compliance. Choose preferred email and interface languages to accommodate global users. Further enhance security by configuring required digital signature certificate types or signature from multiple providers based on your organization's needs. You can configure the validity of the signing link, the folder to which the document goes for easy management, enable automatic reminders to reduce overall document time, and add private and public notes. So once you set your preferences, your document will be displayed. You can use text tags, which will automatically be detected by Zia, our very own AI assistant. If not, you can opt for the more traditional drag and drop feature, where you can drag the required fields, drop them onto the document, and continue with the signing process. Zoho Sign offers granular document management through filtered views. This enables users to efficiently monitor document status and progress, facilitating streamlined workflow. You can track your documents in real time with a detailed document view. So once the document is sent, you can track document progress, including delivery, view, and signature status directly from the Documents tab. This comprehensive tracking ensures a complete and transparent audit trail, allowing you to verify the authenticity of the document at every step. A comprehensive report feature provides a holistic overview of document lifecycle and user activity via intuitive visualization. Now, this enables detection of alterations and maintains a robust audit trail, ensuring accountability and adherence to regulatory requirements. We follow a granular approach to access control through the implementation of custom roles and permission profiles. This ensures that sensitive information is protected while maintaining operational efficiency. You can also safeguard your documents with seamless integration to your preferred cloud storage platform. Enjoy peace of mind with automatic backups, ensuring data protection and accessibility. Zoho Sign can be used across departments, roles, and functions within your organization. Whether you're in sales, HR, legal, or any other department, Zoho Sign offers a versatile solution to meet your specific needs. Zoho Sign is synchronized on the cloud across platforms, meaning you can access and manage your agreements from anywhere at any time on your preferred device. So we have a native mobile app for iOS and Android and a desktop app for Windows and macOS. So go ahead and download Zoho Sign for an enhanced e-signing experience while you're on the move. If you're already using any of these Zoho or third-party apps, you'll be pleased to know that Zoho Sign integrates seamlessly with all these mentioned Zoho apps, Microsoft apps, Google apps, CRM apps, integration platforms, cloud storage apps, amongst others. Now, there's no need for complex setups or data migrations. All you need to do is simply connect Zoho Sign to your existing workflows and enjoy a streamlined experience. We're also happy to be recognized by industry analysts who validate our position as a trusted and reliable e-signature solution. So we've been named leader and outperformer on the GigaOM Radar Report for e-signature solutions 2023 and recognized as leader by IDC MarketSpace Worldwide e-signature software 2023. So that's about it for the overview of Zoho Sign. Now let's move on to e-signatures versus digital signatures. Now, many people mistakenly believe that e-signatures and digital signatures are the same and can be used interchangeably, but that's not the case. They have distinct characteristics and legal implications. And if you aren't quite sure about the differences, don't worry, I'm going to break it down for you and clarify what exactly sets them apart. So, what is an e-signature? To put it in simple terms, an e-signature is any data in electronic form which is attached to or logically associated with an electronic document in order to indicate the signer's consent to the contents of that document. For example, a typed name, a scanned image of a handwritten signature, a checkbox, or even a click to sign process. Yes, it's as simple as that. And why should you opt for e-signature? Because it helps you sign documents anytime, anywhere, saving time, cutting costs, and reducing paper waste. A digital signature, on the other hand, is a secure alternative to signing documents by hand. It involves the process of encrypting a document with a unique key using hashing algorithms. So this makes it tamper-proof and ensures any alteration made to the document is detectable. But why should you use it? Because it provides a higher level of security and authenticity as it's based on a unique digital certificate issued by a trusted certification authority. Here's a table of some of the key differences. So an e-signature involves adding images or stylized text. A digital signature undergoes cryptographic hashing and encryption to ensure the integrity and non-repudiation of the signed document. An e-signature may or may not authenticate users, but a digital signature always captures signer's identity. The legal validity of an e-signature is subject to local laws, whereas a digital signature is legally valid under major e-sign laws. An e-signature is verified via email address or phone number. On the other hand, a digital signature is verified via a digital certificate issued by a trusted certification authority. An e-signature is best suited for low-risk transactions in contrast to a digital signature that offers enhanced security and verification measures through techniques such as PKI and provides a more robust and legally sound solution, especially for high-stakes transactions. Now, before we dive into the most anticipated part of our webinar, the key e-signature regulations, here's a quick poll to gauge your familiarity with the legal requirements for e-signatures. On your screen, you'll be able to see a poll. How familiar are you with the legal requirements for e-signatures? With the following options. Very familiar. I know the regulations inside out. If you're somewhat familiar, which is when you have a general understanding but need to learn more. And then the third option is not familiar at all if you're completely new to this. So please take a moment to select the option that best describes your level of familiarity with e-signature legality. I wait for the results. All right, so it looks like many of you are not very familiar, while some of you have a basic understanding but need more details. Well, that's perfectly fine because this session is designed to help you bridge those gaps, and by the end, you'll have a much clearer understanding of e-signature regulations. So thanks for participating. Now let's get started. Just a quick disclaimer before we begin. The information provided in this webinar is for general informational purposes only and should not be considered as legal advice. Please ensure you seek personalized legal counsel where necessary. Here's a visual overview of some of the major e-signature laws around the globe. Zoho Sign is fully compliant with all of these regional electronic and digital signature regulations, such as the PIPEDA in Canada, the eSign Act in the USA, Norm 151 in Mexico, ECTA in South Africa, KICA in Kenya, the EIDAS in the European Union, ZERTIAS in Switzerland, ETL in Saudi Arabia, ITA 2000 in India, and ETA in Australia, Singapore, and other parts of Southeast Asia. Now, considering global e-sign laws, electronic signatures generally fall into two categories: standard or simple electronic signatures, and the more advanced secured electronic signatures. However, please note that each country categorizes these electronic signatures differently using various terms rather than a uniform naming convention. The level of e-signature you choose depends on the specific needs of your transaction. I've also color-coded them here to help you visualize the differences. Now, let's see what they offer. Starting with a simple electronic signature. It is any digital acceptance of a document, which can be as simple as a scanned signature or a text message. No identity verification of the signer is required here. Now, while it's a convenient and widely accepted option, it doesn't provide the same level of security and verification as the higher levels. Hence, it's more ideal for low-risk, low-value transactions. Moving on to secured electronic signature, it's an advanced and more secured form of the simple electronic signature, often referred to as a digital signature. Now, let's see what makes an e-signature a secure electronic signature. We have a few conditions. The signature must be uniquely identifiable and uniquely linked to the signatory. The signature must remain under the exclusive control of the signatory. Any alteration made to the document must be detectable once the signature is affixed to the document. Now, all of this makes a secured e-signature best suited for medium to high value transactions. It's also important to note that the secured electronic signatures are further subdivided in some countries to recognize another kind of electronic signature called the qualified electronic signature in countries such as the EU, UK, UAE, etc. The providers of qualified electronic signatures are highly regulated and regularly audited by the appropriate authorities in the respective country, making the signature more authentic, reliable, and secure. The qualified electronic signature is suited to be the most sophisticated e-signature. But why is it such a huge deal? It carries the same legal weight as a handwritten signature and requires identity verification by a qualified trust service provider. There are several trust services across the globe that offer identity verification, and we have a separate partnership or integration with them, which enables us to use their service within Zoho Sign to make this possible. A QAS is typically suited for high value and high risk transactions. Now, let's dive into how different countries approach the criteria for electronic signatures. Now, you'll notice that while there are some common standards such as consent, unique linkage, exclusive control, tamper proof, and the requirement for a qualified certificate and a timestamp, each country has its own unique approach. Now, when we look at India, their approach ensures that the signature is uniquely linked to the signatory under their exclusive control and is stamp proof. This means that the signature is not just any digital mark, but one that is tied specifically to the person who's signing, making it difficult for someone else to forge or misuse. Moving on to the USA, we see a focus on consent. Now, the key requirement here is that electronic signatures are used with the signatory's consent. If you take Canada, you'll see a shift towards security. The criteria here include the unique identification of the signatory, the exclusive control over the signature, and ensuring that the signature remains stamp-proof. Now, Canada's approach emphasizes both identification and document integrity. Australia focuses primarily on obtaining the consent of the signatory and ensuring the signature is under the exclusive control of the signatory and is stamp-proof. Now, when we look at the EU and UK, they set the bar high with the qualified electronic signature. Now, this includes all the critical elements: unique identification, exclusive control, tamper-proof content, and additionally, the use of a qualified certificate and a timestamp. Now, these elements collectively ensure the highest level of security and trust. South Africa, Singapore, and Kenya have similar requirements for electronic signatures, focusing on aspects such as uniqueness, control, and non-repudiation. They also emphasize that signatures must be tamper-evident. However, Kenya takes security a step further by requiring a timestamp, adding an extra layer of protection. Finally, Switzerland mirrors the approach of the EU and UK with their qualified electronic signature, incorporating all the security elements from unique identification to a qualified certificate and timestamp. Now, as you can see, while the foundations are similar, each country has tailored its requirements to address specific concerns, whether it's ensuring security, controlling access, or protecting document integrity. Now, this diversity highlights the importance of understanding local laws and choosing the right solution like Zoho Sign that complies with these varied regulations. Okay, so we've reached the most pivotal part of the webinar: how Zoho Sign ensures compliance. Don't let legal complexities tie you in knots. Zoho Sign simplifies your paperwork with just a single click, ensuring compliance effortlessly. Now let's go ahead and discover how Zoho Sign meets each of the requirements that we just discussed. Let's begin with the first requirement: capturing the intent and consent of the users. Zoho Sign employs multiple measures, including a checkbox label that explicitly outlines the signer's agreement to sign the document. Now, this ensures that the signer's intentions are clear from the outset. It's also important to note that this is just one of the ways Zoho Sign verifies consent, and these methods, as well as the associated terms and conditions, are subject to change. The platform also provides a signing reason dropdown, allowing signers to clearly state their intention, whether they author, approve, or agree to the document. Now, the signer can also provide any other reason by selecting the custom option here. Now, this ensures that consent is clearly articulated and explicitly recorded. A key requirement in most e-signature laws, as we just saw, is that the signature must be uniquely linked to the signatory. Now, how do we make this possible? This is accomplished through the use of a digital certificate. To verify this, you can open the signed document in a PDF reader like Adobe Acrobat Reader and navigate to the signature panel. There you'll see the signature accredited to your name along with the description of the type of signature used. A digital certificate is essentially an electronic identity card issued by a trusted third party called a certificate authority. Now, it contains information about the certificate holder, such as their name, organization, and public key. The signature properties of the signed document provides a detailed view of the certificate associated with the digital signature. For instance, it shows details like the signer's identity, the trusted issuer of the certificate, and the secure algorithm used to uniquely verify the signer's identity and ensure the signature's authenticity. Now, what follows is the critical step of verifying your identity. For instance, the process shown on screen involves entering a unique OTP followed by scanning a QR code on the SingPass app. Now, this authentication method ensures that the signature is uniquely identifiable and securely linked to the signatory, providing an additional layer of trust and security in the e-signature process. Now, let's move on to the third requirement, which is ensuring the exclusive control of the signatory. Zoho Sign provides 5 methods to achieve this. Let's go through them one by one. Starting with two-factor authentication. You can select from robust authentication options, including email, SMS, or dynamic knowledge-based authentication, which again is specifically for you as users. These methods guarantee signature authenticity and legal compliance. We have identity verification via email or SMS. So this is typically what authentication via SMS would look like. They involve sending a one-time password or verification code to the user's email or phone number. This code is then used to confirm their identity. Here's a snapshot of dynamic knowledge-based authentication to help you understand what goes behind it. So once you fill in your details, such as your name, social security number, and address, you'll be shown a set of multiple choice questions that are unique and highly personalized, making it difficult for fraudsters to answer and significantly enhancing identity verification and protection. The next aspect of exclusive control is an audit trail. Zoho Sign allows you to track activity history, offering a detailed record of every action during the signing process, such as when documents are drafted, updated, authenticated, sent, and viewed, ensuring full transparency. Additionally, we have an organization activity history feature that enables admins to monitor the status of all documents. A certificate of completion is generated for each signed document, detailing the specific signature type used. For instance, a document signed with a qualified electronic signature from InfoCert will clearly indicate this information. Now, these methods collectively ensure that the signature remains secure under the exclusive control of the signatory. Now, next on the list here is tamper-proof documents. How can you verify that your signatures are secure, tamper-proof, and signed with a Zoho certificate or a qualified certificate? Simply open the signed document in a PDF reader, like I said, and look for a visible certification indicating that it is secured by Zoho Corporation and issued by a recognized certificate authority. Now, in the example shown on the left, the signature panel clearly indicates that the document has been tampered with or corrupted since it was signed, as opposed to a valid signed document on the right, where the document remains intact and secure. Now, another critical component is the application of timestamps. Zoho Sign's integration with popular timestamping authorities like Global Sign, Vunataka, and Seiko enables trusted document timestamping and long-time archival, providing verifiable proof of document existence and creation time. This plays a crucial role in ensuring the document's integrity. When you open a timestamp document in a PDF reader and navigate to the signature panel, it will indicate that the document was signed by the respective timestamping authority. Now, this verification is crucial as it provides an additional layer of security, confirming the exact time of signing and ensuring the document's integrity over time. Zoho Sign seamlessly integrates with a global network of trusted third-party service providers. These partnerships offer a comprehensive suite of services, including identity verification, digital signature creation, timestamping, and electronic stamp duty payment. Here's a list of integrations that we currently have: Aadhaar, eIDIS, eMudra, TenderWorld, Trust Factory, Signdesk, Wunetaka, SingPass, Seiko, Signicat, Swisscom, EMDA, GBG Ideology, EID EC, InfoCert, and PSE World. We are also constantly striving to build more integrations to achieve compliance in a lot more countries across the globe in future. So how do you enable these digital signature providers? All you need to do is go to Settings, Digital Signatures under Integrations, and you'll see a list of digital signature providers and different types of signatures. Now we have integration with Trust Factory for South Africa, USB and PFX digital signature, SingPass for Singapore, Qualified Electronic Signature via European eID, QES via ITSME for Belgium, electronic signature via European Union eID. Then we have eMudra eSign and Aadhaar eSign for India, QES from Wunetaka and InfoCert for the EU, and QES from Swisscom for Switzerland. While signing the document, please select the legally permissible signing option from the drop-down menu for your specific region and ensure that the necessary integrations are configured for them to be displayed here. Then we also have identity providers like Ideology and EU eID that bolster security by verifying user identities, ensuring only authorized individuals access sensitive information. Now, these are some of the ways in which Zoho Sign adheres to the most stringent e-signature laws worldwide, providing secure and legally recognized digital transactions. Now, up next on our agenda is an important topic, which is data privacy and security in e-signature workflows. Zoho Sign offers encryption at rest and in transit. We also mandate the use of MFA, which adds an extra layer of security and keeps unauthorized individuals at bay and a single set of credentials across apps. We do not run any third-party trackers or ads to monitor what you do, which ensures data security and prevents data redundancy. We provide automated backup to cloud storage, and for organizations in the healthcare industry, Zoho Sign offers a specialized compliance module that helps them adhere to strict regulations such as HIPAA and GDPR. We have local data centers across countries, and we are in the process of building more to meet the highest standards of security and privacy. Now, apart from this, we also undergo regular audits and we obtain certifications for different industrial standards. This is supplemented by compliance with data privacy and security regulations such as GDPR, CCPA, HIPAA, ISO 9001, ISO 27701, FDA CFR Title 21, Part 11, EU Volume 4 GMP Annex 11, and more. Now, this is backed by multi-factor app authentication, role-based access, detailed reports on document access, modifications, and completion to ensure authenticity, and verify date and time of signing, signer authentication via email, SMS OTP, government ID, and then we also have blockchain-based timestamping and trusted document digital timestamping. Zoho Sign supports traditional print and sign workflows for regions or industries that require physical signatures. We accommodate various signing methods, including third-party digital signature certificates such as USB and PFX, and also qualified electronic signatures based on regional and national requirements. Controls for Life Sciences module is specifically designed to meet the rigorous compliance standards of 21 CFR Part 11 in the US and Annex 11 in the EU. Visible signatures with metadata and ID verification of signers help organizations in healthcare and life sciences handle sensitive data with confidentiality. Now, as mentioned earlier, we are compliant with the GDPR as we adhere to all 8 of the data subject rights which ensures that you have full control over your data. Now let's start with the first one, which is right to be informed. The data controller is informed about the nature, purpose, and extent of processing the data provided. We have right to access, where Zoho Sign gives organization administrators complete authority over their information by providing access to their personal data, their documents, and a complete audit history of all the actions they've performed. Document signers, on the other hand, can access and sign the document through a secure signing link sent to their email address, which is valid until the date of expiration. They can also download the signed copy of the document. Then we have right to rectify, where users are allowed to manage personal information and edit document or recipient information if necessary. Users can also recall the document and cancel the signing process at any time. This helps in cases when it was wrongly sent to someone. Then there's right to erasure, where users are allowed to erase the documents they've created, while administrators can delete templates and documents created by any user belonging to the organization. Administrators can also delete users from the organization and completely close their account. Followed by that, we have right to restrict processing. Admins can restrict account access to particular users of the organization. Documents again can be recalled and signing links can be revoked from the participants at any point. Then we have right to object, where signers can decline the documents sent to them for collecting signatures along with their comments if needed. Administrators can easily track who accessed which document along with the timestamp using the audit trails. Now, any changes made to the document after signing can be tracked. Then we have data portability. So right to data portability is supported with the help of third-party storage solutions like Dropbox, Box, Google Drive, and OneDrive. Account and document ownership can be transferred between different users and administrators respectively. Followed by that, we have right to complain, where you have the right to complain to the appropriate supervisory authority if you have any grievance against the way we collect, use, or share your information. Now, this right may not be available to you if there's no supervisory authority dealing with data protection in your country. And that's about it for data privacy. Now, let's see what the future looks like for Zoho Sign. Now, on the road, we have online notarization. Currently, high-value transactions such as wills and real estate documents require notarization, and we plan on making that possible with Zoho Sign. Next on the list is video signing. While this can be achieved via collaboration with Zoho Meeting and Zoho Click, we aim to bring this feature within the Zoho Sign app itself. We're also actively expanding our integrations with third-party applications and Zoho products. To provide tailored solutions to meet specific compliance needs, we are expanding our partnerships with TSPs to offer a wider range of compliance options. Now, here's your ticket to go paperless. Simply scan the QR code on your screen to visit Zoho Sign and embark on a journey towards a more efficient way of doing business. If questions need assistance, our dedicated support team is ready to help. Reach out to us at support@zohosign.com or support@eu.zohosign.com for EU. Also, make sure to subscribe to Zoho Sign on YouTube and follow us on X and LinkedIn to be the first to know about new features, latest news, and trends. To support your understanding of Zoho Sign further, we've curated a list of resources to assist you, including links to our legality guide, knowledge base, and other helpful materials. Now, don't worry about trying to catch everything. We'll be sharing this presentation with you after the session, so you'll have full access to all the links and materials at your convenience. And if you've been using Zoho Sign, please consider sharing your thoughts in a review. Your honest feedback will help us improve our product and serve as a valuable resource for other potential users while also boosting our visibility. We're offering a $25 gift card for every valid published review as a token of appreciation for your time and input. I hope our panelists have been answering your questions. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to post them here. Okay, I think all the questions that have been asked so far have been answered. So while we wait for more questions from you, let me quickly share some of the most frequently asked questions. So to start off, here's the first one. Are documents signed in one region valid across international borders? So validity of electronically signed documents are subject to e-sign laws of a particular country. However, documents signed using Zoho Sign are generally valid across borders, as Zoho Sign's compliance with international standards helps ensure the broad acceptance of its electronic signature solution. The next question is, what types of e-signatures are considered top level or highest in terms of legal validity? Now, it is observed that each country considers the electronic signatures recognized under their laws as having the highest evidentiary value and validity. A few countries have adopted measures to implement cross-border recognition. It's advisable to know what each country recognizes as a legally valid electronic signature. Another frequently asked question is, what is the difference between Zoho Sign's digital signature and the digital signature integrations we offer? So Zoho Sign's digital signature is a proprietary solution built into the platform, ensuring seamless integration and compliance with legal standards. Digital signature integrations offered by Zoho Sign, such as those with other digital signature providers, allow users to utilize external solutions within the Zoho ecosystem, providing flexibility depending on their specific needs and preferences. I see that we have more questions. Okay, so while I wait for my panelists to answer those questions, let's see a couple more frequently asked questions here. The next on the list is, how does Zoho Sign manage the retention and archiving of signed documents to meet legal and regulatory requirements? Now, Zoho Sign provides secure storage for signed documents with options for retention and archiving based on user preferences and legal requirements. Documents are stored in a secure, compliant manner with the ability to retrieve and manage them as needed. What is the process for verifying the digitally signed document in Zoho Sign? So, to verify a digitally signed document in Zoho Sign, users can access the document's audit trail, which includes detailed information about the signing process, including timestamps and signer details. The document's digital signature can be validated using verification tools like Adobe Reader. The next question on the list is, how does Zoho Sign address accessibility for users with disabilities? Now, Zoho Sign is committed to accessibility and follows best practices to ensure its platform is usable by people with disabilities. Now, this includes compliance with Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, that is WCAG, and offering features like keyboard navigations and screen reader support. If you have any more questions from your end, please feel free to post them here and we'll be answering them for you. So while we do that, let me address another frequently asked question, which is, how often does Zoho Sign update its security measures and compliance practices? Now, Zoho Sign continuously monitors and updates its security measures and compliance practices. We have regular updates that are implemented to address new security threats and to ensure ongoing compliance with evolving regulatory standards. Here's another question that we are asked frequently, which is, will Zoho provide support regarding the legality of signatures? Yes, we do. Zoho Sign provides resources and guidance documentations on the legal aspects of electronic signatures, but it is advisable to consult with legal professionals for legal advice specific to your use case. Now, Zoho's support team can assist with general queries and help ensure if the platform is used in accordance with applicable laws. What is Zoho Sign's process for handling disputes or challenges related to the validity of electronic signatures? How do we handle disputes? So Zoho Sign handles disputes or challenges related to electronic signatures through its audit trails and documentation, as we discussed. So the platform provides detailed records of the signing process, which can be used to address and resolve disputes. Zoho Sign's support team can assist in gathering necessary information and providing documentation to support the validity of signature. Okay, I'll take a moment to check if there are any more questions from your end. If you have any more questions, please feel free to post them here and we'll answer them for you. Okay, so it looks like all your questions have been answered. So that brings us to the end of the webinar. Thank you for your time and attention. We hope you found this session informative and useful. We look forward to connecting with you again soon. Thank you so much for joining. Have a nice day.